Guys of a Certain Age is brought to you by no one. Absolutely no one. Except these dudes walking down memory lane. Now let's head to the studio to see what they misremember next.
It's the podcast spice latte season of Guys of a Certain Age. Robbie Koblenz in studio alongside
Jay Reed.
You weren't expecting
I'm a little stunned. Yeah, I'm not stunned. But yeah, I was not expecting that.
Podcast spice latte.
Podcast spice latte.
PSL.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not pumpkin, but podcast.
Yeah, that actually makes as much sense as the pumpkin does.
Do you like pumpkin spice lattes?
I like lattes with spice that is often found in pumpkin pies.
Why are you being contrarian?
I just think it's a misnomer.
Of course it's a misnomer.
But it's okay. I mean, I like pumpkin bread with spices. I like all the fun little bakery items that come out this time of year. It's the coffee, I think, that just because there's no pumpkin.
Well, pumpkin.
I think I ran it on this last week.
Yeah, you did. You did. Pumpkin really doesn't have much of a taste.
Yeah, but it's there though.
It's very subtle, but it's not. It's the allspice or whatever that's thrown in that they get you. The cinnamon and what is
cinnamon, nutmeg.
Nutmeg is
allspice. Yeah, there's several that.
Yeah,
depending on your.
Unless you're from,
or you just buy the pumpkin pie spice already mixed, and who knows what's in it.
Unless you're from Arrakis, and then it's a different type of spice, right?
That's right.
Yeah. So. Yeah,
and all the other sci-fi people that copied it.
Yeah, there's that. That's it. There's that. So, but anyway, all right. Fall is almost in the air. Supposed to get cooler tomorrow.
That would be nice. I did hear that from one customer yesterday.
Yeah,
the drive-through. It's gonna get colder. I'm like, whatever.
It's not going to get cold, but I think it's supposed to be
relatively
highs in the 70s. It's starting to be football weather. So
nice.
Yeah. Lots of folks coming into town, which
first home game for the folks here, right?
Yeah. Which might play into a little bit of our second half, but. Anyway, there you have it. So let's jump into Geeks of the Week. You got a geek to share?
I do, yeah.
For the
it's going to
week?
kind of relate. It's old, but then what?
But aren't we?
That's not a shock for my Geek of the Week. It's not from Popular Mechanics, though. It's basically from Vice magazine. I think is where it originated.
Mrs. Reed, you might want to turn off for a minute.
Right. So the story is there was a guy. This was back in 2017, but it really just came across my Instagram like yesterday, the day before. I didn't realize it was so old, but it's still relatable and hilarious. All right, so there's a guy, his name is Uba, Oobah, Butler. Uba Butler.
Wow.
Now, are you having visions of when David Letterman hosted the Oscars and he was like,
Oprah. Yes, I remember that.
Uba Butler.
And he never hosted the Oscars again, did he?
I don't know, not too many times after that. So this guy is I don't know if he's British, but he was living in England when this happened. And he was making a living, or at least making some money, by doing fake TripAdvisor reviews for restaurants. And let me just say before I start, I use Yelp. Sometimes I use TripAdvisor. This is not a slam against TripAdvisor, but this is just the facts. This is what's happening. Restaurants were paying him £10 a review to write these fabulous reviews for their food and service and all these things when he had never even been to any of these places.
And Jay is asking, where can I sign up?
Where can I sign up? Yeah, right. So he was doing all that, and over time he got to thinking, my reviews are actually helping these restaurants rise to the top. And what if I created my own restaurant, a fake restaurant, and did the same thing? What would happen? So he did. So he lived at the time in basically a shed in someone's garden, or that was a shed in a garden, very small place. So he called, and the website is still there. You can Google it. The website's still up. It's called The Shed at Dulwich, Dulwich, I believe. And so he created it. He created an online presence. He signed up for TripAdvisor. He got a burner phone and with a phone number, and he started creating a menu.
This is hilarious.
And he did the same thing basically that he had done. He hired people or asked them to write fake reviews. He made pictures of food. And this was the craziest part. none of the food pictures are actually food, or very few of them. He made a picture of a breakfast plate, and it's like an egg and something, and it looks like there's a piece of ham behind the egg, but it's actually his foot. Like if you look at the bigger picture, it's his foot on the plate, and it just looks like a piece of meat kind of behind there. Some of them are sponges that are painted.
This is hilarious.
Shaving cream, all the things. So he started out, I think the number that he started out with in London restaurants was like number 18,000. Like he was the bottom, of course, as you would be when you start. So
except for us, we started on top,
right,
and slid from there.
So he didn't give it an address. He just said it's an appointment only restaurant. And he's got this burner phone, built the website, all the things, started making pictures of food, and like a sponge covered in paint.
Oh yeah, I'm on the website.
Okay,
yeah.
So all that's happening. So he gets the TripAdvisor, official notification, and starts the reviews, and starts working his way up to the top of the thing. And eventually, I think it took about 6 months. He started out ranked at 18,149, and that was in, I want to say, May 5th, 2017. And by December, if I'm not mistaken, he was number one.
So he played the algorithm.
He played the algorithm. He also, like, the people would call to make reservations and email, and he would just tell them they were booked for the next 6 weeks solid, and say, sorry, we can't accommodate you, and hang up. And that was over and over. So finally he did open up one night. Let's see, it was in November, I think, of that year. He opens up for one night. 10 people get to come, and basically he served them frozen dinners and mac and cheese and stuff, and just dressed it up, just completely. I mean, it was like ramen and stuff, but fancied up. And the menu, if you see the menu, is based on moods. So it's like comfort and lust and
love.
And if you read the descriptions and know it's fake, you're like, oh my gosh, this is gross. But
lust, rabbit kidneys on toast seasoned with saffron and an oyster bisque, served with a side of pomegranate souffle.
Mm-hmm. Read the comfort one.
Yorkshire blue macaroni and cheese seasoned with bacon shavings and served in a 600 thread count Egyptian cotton bowl. Comes with a side of sourdough.
Served in a cotton bowl. Right. Okay.
And so people showed up for this.
People showed up and wrote good reviews on this dollar menu was basically what it was. Pound menu.
So contemplation, a deconstructed Aberdeen stew. All elements of the dish are served to the table as they would be in the process of cooking, served with warm beef tea.
And people just went ape over it.
Oh my.
So I think TripAdvisor later, put out a statement, this is most of our, we do our best to keep our reviews, authentic and blah, blah. This was a rare case, but I mean, it's unbelievable.
So is he still writing reviews for people?
I doubt it. Although who knows? I mean, how would you know?
You wouldn't. So
yeah.
That's great.
I mean, I use them as, with a degree of caution.
Yeah.
If I want to know what's around and what, I don't want something with a 1 star, because I think if it's all 1 stars, you're probably avoid, but I won't not go to a place that I've heard about if it's, less than 4 or something.
Yeah.
People can be trolls.
They can.
They can be fake bad reviews as well as fake good reviews.
Most of the time they're all trolls.
So bots.
So
anyway, I just thought that was
the Shed at
amazing.
Dulwich. It's TheShedDulwich.com. Mm-hmm. Not to be confused with the Shed Barbecue.
Right.
In Ocean Springs. Have you been to the Shed?
I have not.
A little overrated. Beautiful marketing.
Yeah.
Overrated brisket. So, okay. All right. I've got a couple of geeks. So This is in honor of our friend Art, who couldn't be here today. So James Gunn announced that there is going to be a sequel, even though he says it's not a sequel to Superman. The next Superman movie is going to be called Superman, Man of Tomorrow. It's going to hit theaters hypothetically July 9, 2027. So they've got 2 years to get a script locked, start shooting, and post-produce.
I saw a picture of potential rumored cast. It looked like Jason Momoa might be involved, and then
Lobo,
a different Green Lantern might be involved, and
cool.
So yeah.
Well, the thing was when he kicked out his announcement on socials, he included a comic book image of Lex Luthor in his battle suit, in his war
Saw that
suit.
too, yeah.
So obviously Lex, who's been wanting to defeat Superman because he's envious, is going to do his battle suit to take on the Man of Steel. So I just want Bizarro to come back. So, but anyway, yeah.
Time will tell.
Yes, it will. So that looks pretty interesting. 2026, obviously, Supergirl. Then Clayface is going to happen between now and then. And
Yeah, I think I'm looking more now that I've seen Superman. I think I'm looking more forward to Supergirl because we got a glimpse of that character,
yeah,
which seems quite different than the Supergirls that I have known before. So,
well, that sounds really bad.
well, the Supergirls I've loved before.
Yeah, so
Art's not here to sing, so I'm trying to.
He's not. I'm just wondering if Melissa you should put an explicit rating on this for Melissa. So, yeah, that looks really, really interesting. I'm going to be kind of curious how that goes. So I know, obviously we reviewed Superman, and Art liked it more, I think, more so than both of us. I enjoyed it. Mm-hmm. I probably will rewatch it. I don't know that I will, So I've been trying to rewatch Thunderbolts, and I keep stalling out, but, maybe one day.
Something about the Thunderbolts, the Deadly Avengers. Are they trying to rebrand and put it back in theaters? Have you seen this?
No.
Okay. Maybe it's just a spoof. I have been spoofed before.
Imagine that. I'm going to Google Deadly Avengers. Deadly Avenger movie. No, I don't know. Don't know.
Oh, well.
My other piece just came across today. Darth Vader's lightsaber has set a new sale record at a auction, and fans bid millions to own Darth Vader's lightsaber from the original Star Wars trilogy, but only one lucky bidder bagged the iconic weapon. You want to guess how much it sold for?
$2.5 million.
Higher.
Really? 7.
3.65 million.
Wow. So from the original movie, what was okay? Because obviously it's been more than one.
That is the lightsaber that they used in Empire and Jedi. It's the lightsaber handle they used in Empire and Jedi.
Okay.
So I'm sure they built it for Empire and kept it across. And the things, it was industrial pieces. If I remember correctly, it was a handle for a photography flash that they gussied up. So, but $3.6 million. It's really cool, but it's not that cool.
No.
So, some other notable items. This is Prop Store who sold it. That they had was that Indiana Jones's bullwhip gun holster and belt from Last Crusade went for $485,000. Jean-Luc Picard's flute from Inner Light, and there's a screen matched box from the same episode, went for $403. So the Inner Light's one of the more famous Star Trek Next Generation episodes.
Okay.
And he plays a little flute. He ends up living an entire life in his head, and he played the flute. And it's a great, great episode. It's one of the best of the run. Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man 2 costume went for $289,000. So they had 433 items sold for a cumulative total of $14.3 million. So, wow. And there's
who owned all this before? The studios?
I don't know. As we record, today, September 5th, and tomorrow, September 6th, there's still auctions going on. So, you could jump in, propstoreauction.com.
Prop Store Auction. Okay.
Yeah.
I probably won't, but I'm curious.
So day 2 is coming soon. How to bed? I don't know. Anyway, so there's probably not anything. I don't think there's a life-size Black Widow there. So,
well, who needs another?
of all the super women you've loved before. So
I didn't mean to go down that road.
Oh, sorry, Melissa. Sorry, Mrs. Reed. So, okay. All right. We're going to take a break. We're going to come back and talk a subject near and dear to mine and Jay's heart, food. And we're back. We're going to talk food. Imagine that. When Art's not here, we talk food.
That seems to be a trend.
Yeah. Well, it's his
Art
fault.
does eat, though. I mean,
He does eat.
In the pre-recording rep session we had, he definitely had some good thoughts.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I had a listener, Cody Perkins, who suggested that we, as people are coming to Stark Vegas and the surrounding area because we are in football season, that we might give a few hidden gems, places that we like to eat that may be off the beaten path. And so I'd asked of you and Art maybe a Starkville or an in-town gym than an area gym. And Art kind of added a couple things in, then we went off on a tangent about, offerings at one of the places. But I'll start with you, Jay. What's a hidden gem here in Starkville for a place to go eat that folks may not know about?
I will start with, I have several, but I will start with the Mexican grocery store that is, I don't even know the name of it, but it is on highway. It's the one we go to.
It's on 182 across from the Red Roof Inn.
Yeah, basically, yeah. So it just looks like a grocery store, but there is a restaurant in the back. And it's Mexican food, but I think Honduran as
Honduran.
well.
Yeah. It's
So
a
it's
Honduran
not-
couple, family who owns it.
Yeah, so Latin food. It was, and I've never left hungry. So usually I have enough leftovers for another couple of meals. Little English is spoken, but you can manage. And it is, to me, authentic Mexican. And I know that word is hairy, but if I go in and I see a lot of Latin folks eating, Hispanic folks, whatever the proper word is now, and it is generally just full. Usually, we are the odd men out. So to me, that's a sign of good food. So anyway, we've gone there many times ourselves, and it's hidden gem for sure because you wouldn't know really that there was a restaurant back there.
That's right.
So
Now, what about the Asian market? Same thing. You've got.
I haven't eaten there in a while, but yeah, that's also a truly hidden gem if you're not aware.
It's on Highway 12, adjacent. What is it? CVS?
By Walgreens.
Walgreens. I get them all mixed up. Next door to Walgreens, and it's an Asian grocery, but it also has a restaurant that is quite good.
Very good. Yes.
Gosh, what have I gotten there? Their sticky buns are amazing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Are you a sticky bun fan?
I think so.
Yeah.
I haven't eaten them a lot, but I can't.
Yeah.
It sounds great.
I like
I'm
sticky
sure I
buns.
have had them before.
Yeah, they're good. So, all right, that's your in-town place. I've got a couple. Let me see if I can get back to my list that I sent out. And, where is it? Didn't I put it in our chat?
I can list another while you're looking if you like.
Yeah, go ahead and.
So the other in-town place is more. It's less hidden. You still have to kind of know where you're going, but it's the older brother, and it wasn't around last football season, so it's going to be new for a lot of folks. The chef Barton Dinkins is not new. He's one of the guys that started Two Brothers, and the older brother is in the same location the Two Brothers started in, down the Rue du Grand Fromage, and Big Cheese Street, as I like to call it.
Yeah,
and it's what I love about it. The food is great. It's like. For lunch, it's elevated sandwiches. Again, the word elevated is hairy word in reviews, but overused. But they're sandwiches, great fries,
a really good seafood po' boy, shrimp po' boy.
Yeah, and they have also some salads and kind of fancy. I think you and I had the shrimp with crackers before it was even on the menu. It was special.
Really good.
Now it's on the menu. I think they have deviled eggs. It's just. Kind of unexpected stuff like that. They have tinned fish. I'm not into that, but some people are. So it's a great sandwich menu. A lot of classics done very well. I'm still working my way through it. My favorite is the bacon collard melt on sourdough. It is
That sounds just absolutely
fabulous,
disgusting to me.
That's my favorite one.
I don't like collards anyway.
And then they also have a dinner menu, kind of a short dinner, and I had some kind of pork chop with cassoulet. It was really good. I'd never had anything bad there. Even the wedge salad, I love. So all good stuff. Working my way through it.
Working my way through.
And it's in the environment. It's kind of the
babe.
place where you and I can go from here. I can be in shorts and a t-shirt and feel fine. But you could also dress up, at night.
And apparently the nighttime menu is fabulous.
Yeah, well, that's what I had the pork chop was from the nighttime menu.
I understand.
Yep. So
I smell what you're stepping in. I'm looking for a place.
So it's off the beaten path in the sense that you've got to venture off University Drive.
You literally
to
have to venture off the beaten path. All right, so I got a couple places. The Phillips 76 on Highway 12, which is kind of across from, it's at the corner of Avenue of Patriots and Highway 12.
Okay.
Across from where Serendipity Bakery used to be.
Yeah.
It's a convenience store. It's a Phillips 76. Fabulous sandwiches.
Really?
Really good. They're doing.
Yeah, even I had no idea of that.
See, they're doing boar's head meat there, and maybe it's like the most underrated sandwich in town, and they're huge.
How do they do them?
I mean, it's like
steamed or grilled or
no,
anything?
it's like a New York style deli. So
Okay.
I'm going to look up Phillips 76.
I think I've heard somebody else mention that, but I didn't realize where it was.
Yeah. So I mean, it's great. Okay. It's really it's Starkville 76 Gas and Grill is what they call it, and
they're by the 3-star muffler.
Yeah,
shop,
that's right. That's right. But yeah, great sandwiches. I can't recommend it enough. Like, actually, I'm going to pull up Instagram. Pull up the gram, as you say.
They have an Instagram?
Yeah.
Wow.
Starkville 76 is what they are on Instagram.
That's kind of unexpected.
Why is it unexpected?
I don't know. I just wouldn't expect
I want to make sure we're following them. So
76 be have an Instagram page.
Yeah, so their sandwiches, they do burgers. They've got a Philly cheesesteak. They've got chicken tenders, which we're going to talk about chicken tenders at other places here in a second. But anyway, great sandwiches. So
okay,
that's where we should go today. So, and I believe Starkville Daily News awarded the Reader's Choice Award in 2024 to them for the best deli sandwich in town.
Wow. Okay.
So, yeah, 76 Gas and Grill.
Okay. Yeah, I'm following them now.
Yeah. So
there's a sandwich menu.
Not a lot of ambiance, but they are using boar's head meats, which I love boar's head meats. So, yeah, you learned something new today, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah. So I really enjoy chicken tenders. It's one of my favorite. Come on, I don't care about all this Apple. It's one of my favorite things to get just in general. I'm not, 6 years old, but I do like a good chicken tender. Right across the street from us at our palatial studios here on North Jackson Street, you've got Texaco that serves, I think, the best chicken tenders in town. So it's a Cajun fried tender, so it's got a little spice to it, but it's comparable to the Journeys at the corner of 82 and 15 in Mathiston.
Okay.
So, in which I like those chicken tenders quite a bit too. So, but
do they have genuine potato logs or JoJo potatoes there?
Yeah.
I've been there before. It's just been a minute.
Yeah. So, 76 gas and grill, whatever it is, for sandwiches. And then, the Texaco on North Jackson Street for chicken tenders.
Okay.
It's good stuff. So, and then Art, his local was a little different. It was local to Starkville. And so he chimed in with Stafford's. Stafford's Barbecue on 45 North is great.
That's West Point.
Yeah, that's in West Point. Yeah, that's why I said you heard me wrong. And West Point is good barbecue. Art thinks it's the best hamburger in the Golden Triangle and phenomenal chocolate shakes.
Yeah, I think burger and shake. You have to start. The barbecue may be great, But if you go to Stafford's, you've got to start with a burger and a shake.
Yeah.
That's
arguably the best combo of the
baseline.
Gold Triangle. So, and if you're coming down for a game, it's easy to stop at 40. They're on 45 in West Point because you're coming through anyway.
They're in a different location. I haven't been to the newer location.
Yeah,
but
kind of north end of town. Mm-hmm. So
yeah, but there's a lot more space in this new location.
Yeah, so on the west side of the road, north end of town, Stafford's Barbecue. So guys of a certain age endorse the burger shake combo there.
Here.
All right. So those are our kind of local to our hometowns. Let's talk about some area places, Golden Triangle, a little bit beyond that most folks don't know about. What's your go-to going to be?
Well, I've only been here once. I think maybe you've been here too. We got a couple of places. One is going to be in Stewart, Mississippi, which if you're coming to the game from the Delta, from that side,
on 82 West.
From the west side, it's going to be on the right before you get into Eupora, and it's called Nails.
Yes.
And it looks like a gas station, which kind of seems to be a trend here today.
Yeah.
But restaurant in the back. Melissa and I went once and just had a fabulous steak. I understand that the ribeye sandwich is really good. I think they have barbecue too that they're known for. I haven't had it. I went, like I said, for the baseline. Everybody told me to get a steak, so that's what I got, and it was very
steaks
very
on
good.
Friday night are really, really good, and
I think it is maybe just a weekend.
Yeah,
kind of
I think
thing.
it's a Friday, Saturday night. Pulled pork is really good too.
Okay,
and you can stop and get gas.
Yeah,
and I think
full service station. Inside.
You could get a RC pie. I mean, a RC cola and a moon pie there.
Okay,
well, which is the holy combination.
There you go.
So, and if you come a little bit further east, heading to Starkville, on the north side of the road, you've got Wade's, which is
I haven't been there. I haven't timed
catfish.
that right.
Yeah. So it's all you can eat catfish buffet.
Yeah, my parents have gone there many times with their buddies, and I have tried to find a way to get there, but just haven't made it yet.
Well, it's a traditional old fashioned catfish shed,
Which I love.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Okay.
So, all right, we're going to stay on that kind of end of the world. I love Sunny Smokehouse in Ackerman. So if you're coming up from Jackson or Durant or what have you, you end up on Highway 12 and you're going to go through Ackerman. You need to stop at Sunny Smokehouse, which is on Highway 15, north of Highway 12 in Ackerman. It's going to be on the east side of the road. It's a shed in the back. You have to look for it, but arguably the best ribs I've ever had in my life.
A lot of good things there. Yeah.
Yeah. So have had the steak, which is great, but the ribs, and I love Sunny's barbecue sauce. He has diced onions in it, which I don't like onions, but I mean, it's like dried onions that he's dropped in. And it's kind of a sweet, savory sauce. It's not like a honey barbecue sweet, but the sweetness of the tomatoes come through. I love his ribs. And the thing that I've learned is in the wintertime, Bonnie and I will stay at the cabin on Friday nights. We'll go down to Choctaw County Lake. Saturday morning, she'll ride her bike. I'll run, and we'll stop at Sunny's about 10:30 on the way back through, and see if he's got any ribs from the night before that he had smoked and he's put in the refrigerator. And we'll buy them from him, take them to the cabin, and he taught me how to. Basically, he said you microwave them for 30 seconds under a wet, damp paper towel. And you're in great shape.
Wow.
So, great food. Sunny's Smokehouse in Ackerman.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'll stay sort of that direction and add in Louisville, Mississippi. So you're coming up from Jackson and or Philadelphia or whatever, you coming up 25, stop in Louisville and go to Carnell's.
Yeah.
Carnell was the chef at Harvey's for many, many years. I got to know him there here in town. And then ventured off on his own and opened a place called Carnell's in Louisville. And he's got like burgers and fish and chicken and that kind of stuff too. Big salads that I've heard are really good. But the one thing that I think you need to get if you go to Carnell's is the cabbage rolls.
Okay.
And it sounds, when I first heard that, I thought back to my friend Greg, who was from Ohio and talked about cabbage rolls. And it was like this painstaking process of pulling, it was almost like a casserole. Like you pull cabbage leaves off and literally roll them up and bake them in a casserole dish. This is not what that is. These are deep fried.
Of course.
Yeah. So what I liken them to is the Harvey's broccoli bites.
Oh,
okay.
sure.
If you've had a broccoli bite, which has been, kind of legendary. It's chopped broccoli, bacon, cheese, maybe some onion, and battered and deep fried. So the cabbage roll, if you've had that, and of course, Carnell was a big part of that. Imagine just a much bigger roll, but I think it's just chopped cabbage. It's also got some kind of bacon or something in it, maybe some onion and cheese. So essentially the same idea, but bigger, and I won't say better, but maybe better. Yeah.
Sounds amazing.
So whatever else you get, you're going to enjoy, but get the cabbage rolls.
I've always wanted to eat at Carnell's. I've never made it there. So
I took my dad over there a couple of years ago just for a guys' night.
Well, still staying in Louisville, shout out to Johnny Wooten, Market Cafe. Johnny had Cafe Portobello here in Starkville years ago, had Portobello's in Columbus, went back home to Louisville. He's got the Market Cafe downtown, and I've eaten lunch there. It's been great, but he does a great dinner menu as well. Here's his lunch specials today: barbecue brisket, pulled pork plate, a catfish plate, Beale Street nachos, and they have a peanut butter pie that's supposed to be out of this world.
See, my favorite there is the pimento cheese.
So you've been to Market Cafe?
It's been a while, but yeah.
I did lunch there. I would love to go down for dinner.
Pimento cheese balls with a little pepper jelly. I could just eat that.
Yeah, I'm not a big pimento cheese fan, but that might be okay.
And Mary B's Biscuit Bar is back open now in Louisville too.
I've heard about
for breakfast. I've been there, and then they closed, and they've opened back up. So
yeah.
So since we're in Louisville,
well, let's complete the circle. Art's choice for area is in Columbus, and it's Prophet's Porch, which
it's been a long time.
I love Prophet's Porch. I mean, like it is one of the few places that I would actually. It would be a destination to go. They have a seafood on French sandwich, which I love, which is crab and shrimp and a few other things that is just amazing on sourdough. Their cam sandwich, which is ham and pepperoni and turkey. It's like a club on steroids. Is amazing. So I love Prophet's Porch, and it's way off the beaten path.
Yeah, we got lost trying to find it one time. So beware.
Lock it in before you get into the boonies in your GPS. It's right off Officers Lake Road. Mm-hmm. So we
ended up on a dirt road and thought we were completely.
It's kind of it's west of 45 North in Columbus, kind of way behind Walmart and that area over there. Mm-hmm. It's not hard to get to, but like I said, you're going to lose cell service. You need to download and go. But you take a left on Wilkins Wise Road, if I remember correctly, and then a right on Waverly Ferry Road, maybe. I'm looking. And it's right there, like at the, it's on Officers Lake Road. So, it's great. I can't recommend it enough. So it's a fun place. So, let's see, what else did I have? Up the street from where we are, Phoebe Diner. So my good friend Linda Wade, she and her family decided to open up a diner in Phoebe at the corner of 389 and 50.
I have yet to make it up there too.
Well, I mean, they do a great lunch special, steaks on Friday and Saturday night, great fried catfish. It's, I think it's a little bit elevated at Starkville Cafe. Reasonable prices. It's worth driving out for. Okay. So, but yeah, Phoebe Diner in Phoebe, Mississippi. So,
yeah, we were. We'll shout out a new place because it'll be brand new to anyone coming to a game this season. Is the Taco Amigo that used to be it may still be. I'm not sure. They were a food truck in Columbus, which was a hidden gem in Columbus at that time when I was working over there. And now they've opened up a brick and mortar here in Starkville, which is right on 182 as you pull off from Columbus by the. It used to be the Microtel, but I think it has a different name now.
Yeah.
It's a Sprint Mart and a hotel and then the old Waffle House, and it's in the old Waffle House building before you get to the highway patrol station on the left as you're coming towards campus. So it did not disappoint. So So that's a new Mexican place. Not that Miss Starkville needed any more Mexican places, but it's good.
It was
extensive menu.
It was really, really good.
Yeah, that shouldn't shock anybody. All Mexican restaurants have an extensive menu.
Yeah. I really, really enjoyed it. So
yeah, and then we were talking about. I think if you come to Starkville on a game day, and if you don't want to, if you're on the way home somewhere, if you're going west and don't want to, try to fight the crowds here in town. I'm not trying to get people out of town, but in Eupora, there is Mitchell's Central Service Grill.
Yep, I was going to recommend Mitchell's.
And across the street, they've opened up a pizza place, which is also very good.
Which is
I know
fabulous.
You think real highly of it. I've had it a few times, but yeah, I think if you're heading that direction, it's not far off the beaten path.
Some folks, they will, at the end of a game, they'll hit the road and try to go and grab something somewhere. Mitchell's in downtown Eupora would be a recommendation for straight up for after dinner food. If it's an afternoon game or a late morning game, they're not going to be open at 9:30 or 10 o'clock as you're leaving. But Luva Wine Bar will be open after the ball game, especially if we win.
Well, that was something I was going to mention on your behalf, but also on behalf of the listeners is Dolce. I think people probably, just from where I sit, because it was first gelato.
Yeah.
Then that's probably what it's most known for. But the grilled cheeses are great. And I'm assuming you're still doing grilled cheeses, so stop me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
But I don't know any other place in town you can really do that. And it's not a hidden gem in the sense that people don't know about Dolce, but I'm not sure enough people know that they can get a great grilled cheese there too. So let's throw that in.
And we've added some additional sandwich options in. We've got a great ciabatta that's really, really nice. Okay. And then, man, you can get almost any sandwich on a bagel as well. So, but yeah, thanks for that. Certainly, so, anything else for the good of the cause, food wise? I don't want to
leave anybody out, but I think our purpose was to kind of mention some things that are new or hard to find, or you wouldn't necessarily think of. So, I mean, all the other places are great. Tyler, Camp House, Guest Room, Cafe. I mean, Starkville really has upped their game since I was a kid here.
Oh, by far. Yeah. No Burger Chef or
Boardtown Pizza, I think, is one that
I love. Boardtown Pizza.
I don't know. I think that's a place that you kind of have to know it's there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not hidden, but it's right on University Drive, but it's not a chain.
Yeah.
And for that reason, it's kind of better.
Yeah, exactly. So, you ready to go to lunch?
I reckon.
All right, we're going to sign off, go get food. Thanks for joining us. If you like what we're doing here, give us a review on the podcast aggregator of choice. We'll see you next time around.